Is analyzing income statement or profit and loss account important? If so, what about balance sheet? Hi, I'm Saujanya and I coach business owners and corporate executives to understand finance in the most practical way. In one of our coaching conversations with a business owner, we were helping him to understand the financial position by taking him through the balance sheet. Inspired by that conversation, we have compiled that content which we were discussing with the business owner in this video. Hope this is useful and exciting to you. Let's read the balance sheet and some of the scenarios. The first scenario in the balance sheet, or the first information what we get in the balance sheet, is about the sources of funds. Sources of funds are also known as the liabilities, because liabilities are nothing but the amount of money the business owner or the entity gets from outsiders or the owners. So the owners would help the entity in the form of providing capital and by not taking dividend. So all the earnings is retained. The retained earnings accumulated over a period of time along with the capital is called as net worth. This is an internal source of funding. Next, the entity or the business owner would get external funding from the borrowed funds and also current liabilities. So here, borrowed funds are long-term sources of funds and current liabilities are short-term sources of funds. So when we speak about sources of funds, we would have two, long-term and short-term. Long-term, where the entity or the business owner need not repay them to the provider of funds within 1 year. But short-term sources of funds are something which the entity has to repay within 1 year. It has to be settled within 1 year. Next, scenario which is provided by the balance sheet would be the application of funds. In the sense, the business or the entity would have invested the money taken from the shareholders or the loans into the form of assets. The assets invested can be of two categories. One is long-term assets, second one would be the short-term assets. The short-term assets has a technical terminology called as working capital. That working capital is taken as in the net terms as to have an understanding of current assets minus current liabilities. Means all the assets which needs to be converted into cash within 12 months and all the liabilities which have to be settled within 12 months are netted off. So current assets minus current liabilities will give us net working capital position. So all of the money of application of funds would either be invested in the long terms in the form of tangible or intangible assets, also called as long-term assets, or in the form of net capital or net working capital positions. This is the second scenario where every business owner would get information from the balance sheet, or every entity would provide its stakeholders when they start reading the balance sheet. The third scenario the balance sheet would help any stakeholder when they read is the net working capital position. So whether the working capital in terms of net basis is positive or negative. Positive working capital is current assets minus current liabilities. Means the entity has much more of current assets compared to the obligations in the form of current liabilities. But the entity can also have negative working capital where the current liabilities are much more than the current assets. In a situation where an entity has got negative working capital, that entity would not invest in stocks. They would procure whenever they need that, so their inventory positions would not be very heavy. Or they would not have much of outstandings from the customers. They would take money advance from the customers and then provide the product or provide the products or services. So depends on the business model, depends upon how the business is run. Depending on that, the entity will have a positive net working capital or a negative net working capital. Let's come to the fourth scenario. For the fourth scenario would be to understand the current and the non-current position or the presentation. Current is something which is understood within a period of 12 months and non-current more than 12 months. So to be realized within 12 months or to be settled within 12 months would be the assets and liabilities. This is all about the short-term funding vis-a-vis the long-term funding. There's always a prudency in finance saying that short-term sources should not be applied for long-term applications and long-term sources should be applied for long-term applications, and we do not do a mismatch between long-term and short-term. This prudently has to be assessed vis-a-vis the kind of the business model the business owner has. Our next scenario which we were explaining to the business owner was dividend versus drawings. Dividends are something which is always seen when the entity having a corporate form of an organization, or the nature of organization is a corporate entity. If the nature of the organization is a non-corporate entity, what will the business owner take back? The business owner will take back drawings. For whatever money he has invested, he would take the interest, and for whatever money he has generated, he would withdraw in the form of drawings. So drawing is the amount that is taken from the business by the owners. But dividends are the distributions to the shareholders of the company from the profits the company is making. So the bottom line of the profits minus dividend as an appropriation will help us to understand the retained earnings. This was the fifth scenario we were discussing. The sixth scenario was, if at all if the business has got losses, how are those losses presented, and how do we understand the impact of those losses on the entire business as a whole. Excess of expenses over the revenues would be the losses. These losses are presented as a reduction from the net worth, or as a reduction from the shareholders' funds. Either as a presentation alternative, it can be shown on the asset side in the balance sheet, or as a reduction from capital plus reserves and surplus. So capital plus reserves and surplus is shareholders' funds minus the losses would be the appropriate presentation. If the losses are much more than the accumulated profits, it's not a good sign. But if the losses are much more than the accumulation of capital minus accumulated losses, then we call this as erosion of net worth. So it's a caution for the business owner to understand how the losses are exceeding in terms of quantum, and when and how to keep a check. The last scenario we were discussing was on goodwill. Excess consideration paid over net assets taken over. So this kind of a goodwill scenario appears when there is one business taking over another business, where there is a question of consideration paid by the purchaser on the to the selling company shareholders. So a purchased goodwill is only shown in the books of accounts. Self-generated goodwill is not at all considered. So if at all, if we happen to see goodwill in the balance sheet, then we understand that it's purchased and not self-generated. I hope this information of the scenarios what we have compiled in the video was useful and is quite exciting for you to read. To take a summary and a recap, we are talking about reading a balance sheet and some of its scenario. Because if reading an income statement is important, then what about balance sheet was a question which came up to our mind. We understood the 7 scenarios here. So I coach business owners. In one of our coaching conversations, we understood that we were explaining the various scenarios to the business owner, and we compiled all of those scenarios in this video. We spoke about sources of funds. We spoke about application of funds. Sources of funds are nothing but liabilities which can be grouped under internal and external. Application of funds are assets which can be long-term or short-term. The third scenario was net working capital. Net working capital are current assets minus current liabilities which are used in day-to-day operation. Fourth one is a current versus non-current presentation, where we understand the position of assets as long-term versus non-current assets, which are also known as non-current assets, and short-term, which are known as current assets. Similarly for liabilities. The fifth scenario was demarcation of dividends versus drawings. Dividends can be seen in a corporate form of a setup, and drawings in a non-corporate form of a setup. The sixth one was presentation of losses. This helps us to understand how losses are shown in the financial statements, especially in the balance sheet, which can be shown on the asset side or as a reduction from the liability side, where it is shown under the share capital plus reserves and surplus area. The seventh one was goodwill, where we said goodwill can be understood only if it is purchased. Self-generated goodwill are not considered. Hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, please do subscribe to our channel and social media platforms, and please do like, comment and share this video to help your friends and others who can get benefited from this. Thank you.